How's it going? Welcome to Good Company. Today we are continuing with the campaign playthrough, getting every single trophy on every single level, and we are up to a happy workforce. This level is all about making your workforce happy, believe it or not. So let's get started. We have a layout already done for us, which is pretty decent. We are going to go and design a new product though, specifically the robotic pipe cleaner. We're just going to keep it really simple, just like all the other campaign levels. So we're just going to do one quadruple battery stack. That is already being made on the layout, which is good. And then a simple gearbox. We're just going to do one of those. That literally gives us a 5-star product. However, we are making a loss on each product we sell. So nothing we can do about that right now. We'll just have to deal with it, and we'll sort it out a bit later. So we've got a little tutorial to do now. This just tells us about the happiness. So we can see worker happiness here, and also get a list of all of our workers, and their overall happiness is just that percentage there. And this is going to be really useful later in the level, so we'll come back to that. Next we have to increase the happiness to 60%. So a couple of ways of doing that. We can actually decrease the size of the work zones, which we'll do now. If the work zone's too big, the workers will get unhappy basically. So we can cut this one in half down here. How this is laid out actually, this level, is really good because you can do this to the work zones and it doesn't break any of the logistics. I'm just going to extend the work zone a little bit just to include that pallet there. That will become apparent later while we're doing that. We'll just put some logistics employees on there, and also we'll do component output 1 and module output. Actually, in fact, we'll do module output 1, module output 2, and then this one down here. Where is it? Storage ergonomy. I think that's how you say it. It just makes the workers pick stuff off shelves much quicker. So we'll do that there. We are going to go over to this side and again do another work zone. We can do this little square up here, and we can actually do this square here. And again, it doesn't break anything, and it's just decent. We're just going to add some workers and again some policies onto here. I'm doing component ones on this on these two, just because they're only making components in these work zones. So I'll do the same over here: component output 1, component output 2, and also storage ergonomy. I need to stop trying to say that. I know I can't say it. So that's the work zones done. The other way we can make everyone happy is by placing decorations. And what we're going to do is try and make everyone as happy as we can, like straight away. Well, not everyone, most of them, because there is a objective later in the level. One of the last things is to do is 20 employees with 80% happiness. So if we can start that now, it's going to become really useful for us to do. Saying that, we are going to start company goals as well. So we're going to do these happiness ones down here. So 15% happiness score or more, we'll do that one. Craft 500 modules with employees that have at least 60% happiness, we'll do that one as well. And no employee with less than 35 happiness for 60 days, do that as well. The reason for this is because again we have a objective to do 3 company goals, and they specifically have to be the the campaign company goals. So the ones to do with happiness basically. So what are we doing now? We're decorating, aren't we? I'm just going to speed the game up just while we're waiting for that to increase. So first of all, just going to try and place down as many as I can. We're just going to use planters for now. Anywhere that can have a planter is getting a planter, because we want these guys here to be really happy. It's just going to make it easier later in the level. We'll put some rugs down as well. All of this stuff is so expensive. So we are going to be in like bankruptcy pretty much the whole level, I think. But shouldn't be an issue. We'll get to it when we get to it, I guess. But for now, it should be fine. Just going to go around and give everyone else a rug. Not really going to sort out planters or anything for them, just because I don't think it's necessary. So we'll just get everyone having a rug. And there's a few other things we need to do just to get things up to scratch, really. There's a few things wrong with this with this logistics layout, but we'll sort them out. So that's all good. We will have a quick look at our filters. So we've got some over 71 now, some over 68, and also we can put click on them and we can see how happy they will get. So this Becky, they're going to get up to 98% happiness, which is absolutely fantastic. So we are going to sort out some things with the work zones. Like I said, first of all, we need to actually start making the basic workbench. No, we don't. We've already got basic workbench. We're going to do the gearbox on the basic workbench. So we're going to get those being made. We do need mechanical parts and gears. We are just going to do it in this little corner here because I found that's like the best area to do it. We are making mechanical parts here, and we need to just bring gears onto this pallet here. So what I'm actually going to do is take off one of these little small compartments. I don't think they're getting moved over quick enough, so one stack should be enough there, and then add some gears onto there. Oh, right, we've unlocked the next area. This has bugged out a little bit. Should be sorted by the next update, but I've been encountering this bug quite a lot where the buildings don't open up correctly. However, we've got this building, so we're going to try and complete the level in here. But let's go back to well, sorting out our work zones that we need to do. So we need to bring gears up from there. So we'll do that, and we'll just configure a short logistics route for that. So pick up from here and put down to there, and get a logistics employee on there. So that's all good. While we're at it, we're actually going to increase the amount of gears we're making as well. So that's all good. So gears are being made. Gearboxes should be being made eventually, and we're going to put those on this pallet over here. So this pallet actually supplies this work zone, or in fact, no, I lie. This sells everything basically. However, we are going to pick stuff up from this pallet, and we're going to bring it over to this building here. That is the easiest way I've found how to do it. Saying that though, batteries always seem to disappear off this pallet really quickly. So I think it's something to do with this. So what I am going to do is put one logistics slot on there, take those batteries, and now I'm just going to put these back on here, and that should give us enough batteries. Well, they were just sold, but less are going to be going over there now, so we'll be able to bring them over here no problem whatsoever. There is one other thing we need to do before moving on to the next objective, and that is sort out this over here. So mechanical parts, very important. We need them to make the gearbox. However, they require these compound sundries, and we aren't actually having any delivery of compound sundries to this area at all. So this stack will eventually run out. So we need to make some. So we're going to do a basic workbench, making the compound sundries, and these need coated glass and plastic. And coated glass you do on a chemistry table. So we'll get that going. So that's all good. And well, glass comes onto this pallet here, so that should just all work itself out. Just going to do a short courier route though, again, just from this pallet up here just over to this pallet here, just to bring stuff over. So that's all good. Just need to configure the route. Again, I'm just going to add like pretty much brand new routes for every single thing, because it doesn't have to be really neat on a campaign level. I feel as long as it just works, that's good enough for me. So that is compound sundries being sorted out, and that should be good. Unless I've forgotten anything, we shouldn't have to come and adjust this whatsoever. So compound sundries, not compound sundries, robotic pipe cleaners. I'm going mad about compound sundries. I just love them so much. So first of all, we're going to just split this into two zones. Again, just for happiness reasons. If it's too big, the workers will get unhappy. So split this into two, and it should be better. I am going to have to squeeze a lot of assembly tables into this area, specifically bot assembly tables. And again, we're trying to anticipate an objective in the future. So there will be one which is 60 robotic pipe cleaners sold a month, which will be 15 a week. So we kind of want to get capacity for 15 already. And I'm going to do this layout here, and then I'm going to do that one and that one there. So we've got a little walkway down the middle, and these are just going to have a corner shelf. Now the bots take really long to make, so what's going to happen, right, is logistics employees come put stuff on that shelf. This has got 3 slots for both tables, so we'll do that. And with this layout, both tables can actually, I wonder if you can see it, we can see it here, both tables actually have direct access to that shelf. Now by the time they've actually produced enough robotic pipe cleaners to fill up the shelf, well, hopefully a logistics employee would have emptied it by the time they've made 3. So this shouldn't back up at all, but we will keep an eye on it just in case. So that's all good there. These are going to need a pallet for incoming material and the actual product as well. So we'll do the product one first. So that's all good. We've done our first company goal, which is absolutely fantastic. If this building opened up, we would put this assembly room in here, but I feel like we can squeeze it in here just fine. So that's all good there. Let's get that on there. So that's looking good. We'll get work zone policies as well. So we just want the assembly one, so product output and product output 2, and we'll do storage ergonomy. This does decrease the walking speed of all employees. However, it's such a small work zone, I think that's kind of irrelevant here. So that's not too bad. Right, so let's get a pallet here for buying in material, and this is gonna have some stuff on it. I don't know yet. I just have a habit of putting 2 down. Oh no, that's what it's gonna have on it. That's gonna have the final product. That's what it's gonna have. So we'll set up a courier route between those 2. So we'll get that from that one, and we'll put it down on that one. We are going to add in a couple more just for these slots, because each of these slots can only pick up 3 products at a time. So if we have 3 of them, we can pick up 9. So that should be plenty, and we'll just put 1 employee on there for now. Should be good to go. Let's get the stuff coming over, right? Actually, no. We'll make the other stuff first. We'll make the final thing we need to make, which is the medium plastic chassis. Now this takes quite a bit to make, so we're going to need a few tables here. So we'll do 2 making the chassis, then we need 2 making another sort of chassis, 2 making some sundries, and then 2 making some plastic parts. That's what we're going to go for. I'm not worrying about doing min-max stuff. I just want to get the tables down, get it working, and then sort it out later. That's my go-to thing. So medium bot chassis are there. These ones are going to be plastic bot chassis. So basically the medium plastic chassis takes plastic bot chassis, plastic sundries and metal. So that's why we're making these. That's all good. Sundries we need. Is it plastic sundries? Yeah, plastic sundries for that. Plastic sundries for that. So definitely need these going. 2 tables again will be enough. And then the sundries actually take plastic parts. So we'll just do those on the end. So that's all looking absolutely fantastic. There we go. So let's get our stuff on here. So we want to buy in metal and plastic. Definitely, we'll buy in. Let's buy 1 stack of each of those, because we need metal on that one, plastic, metal, and plastic. In fact, we'll do 2 stacks, and then we'll get the medium bot chassis on there. We'll do 3 slots for that. And we are going to add something else here later. But for now, not really a big deal. Again, it's just going to be an anticipation thing for stuff that's happening later in the level. So let's get all this stuff onto here as well. So plastic bot chassis. This needs a gearbox as well, and it needs batteries, isn't it? So we'll give each of those 3 slots. And well, let's configure this route. We have had the game pause all this time, just so we're not wasting money in bankruptcy and time, because that could be a real issue. We're just going to do 1 route for this bot chassis here. We could do a route that goes in a loop and then visits each pallet, but I don't think that's necessary. So we'll do that one there. In fact, what I'm going to do is move these over. Move these over 1, just so there's a shorter route through there and there. And I noticed this one doesn't have plastic parts, so that's all good. Another courier route will go from this pallet here. That's got all of our batteries and gearboxes on, and bring them over to here. Oh, need to click on the where is it? Is it this one? No, that's not right. Where is it? Maybe I didn't add anything. Right, add this one and then add this one. Okay, right, that's all good. So let's pick up. Is that all good? That one there is that one there. Yeah, that's perfect. Cool. So gearbox and batteries, and then place them down on there. Get a courier person on there, and that should be good to go. Everything should sort itself out. I say that we haven't got logistics employees on this one, so we'll get that going. Would like to do component output 1, module output 2, and then again the storage ergonomy. I need to learn how to say that. Ergonomy. I literally can't say it. When I was a kid, I could never say criminal either. I used to say crinimal. So that's me at the moment. Can't even speak. So this is all looking nice. We've got gearboxes and batteries turn up on there, which is beautiful to see. Loving it. And we are just going to take a look at the market. So the robotic pipe cleaner can only sell 10 a week at the moment, but that'll be fine. The markets advance on their own, I believe. So we shall have to deal with that. I'll put some of those on there just to sell them. Might as well. So what are we gonna do next? We have got to do single jointed segment. We are gonna stick down some more research tables for that. 3 company goals finished. Well, these ones should be finished by the time so this one definitely will be. This one, we've got how many days left? 34 days, and we've only got 50. We've got 40. So yeah, they should be complete by the time 90 days is up. So that's all good. Now the things over here, 30 robotic pipe cleaners. That's with a single jointed segment in it. So we will have to start making those. But that's not too bad. Then we've got to have employees learning skills. 80% happiness on employees, 60 robotic pipe cleaners sold a month, and then 4.0 robotic pipe cleaners. We need to think about this now, because otherwise we could be here for a while. So actually, I'm going to start making a certain module now, just because I know what's coming. And again, this is going to be useful. We're going to make the logic circuit, so we're just going to get a stack of those going. And these will eventually be in our final product. So we'll just get them. We'll just get being made now, and we'll get them on this pallet here. We do need circuit boards though, so let's make some circuit boards as well. Can do those on this Again, I'm very messy at the moment. Very messy. That just takes metal and plastic, so should be good to go there. And it's all looking decent at the moment. The only thing we are struggling with is batteries. And why is that? Okay, right. So we've got 3 tables making batteries. We are going to actually add a couple more tables doing batteries. Just to increase the output because, well, everything uses batteries here, apparently. Even these things over here. I think this, I don't know if we said we'd sort it out or not. I think we're just going to scrap this little area here, to be honest. And start making something else, probably. So our second happiness has, well, our second company goal that does happiness is still going. It is done, and I've noticed no batteries are coming over whatsoever now. So why is that? Okay, we are selling them, aren't we? What we are probably going to do is not sell them. Okay, we'll do that. So we've increased batteries. Not going to sell the batteries. We're just gonna purely put them into products. So bring them. Is someone going to bring them over? I don't see any batteries coming over. Here they come. Oh. Where are they going? Where are they going? No, I don't see any batteries coming over. What I'm going to do is actually just scrap that. Scrap that whole place. I'm just going to literally just put batteries directly onto there. And did we set up a courier route for it? Yeah, we did. Just wondering what the other courier routes are. So module route. I'm not even going to make it visit. I'm just going to take literally what I've done there is just stop delivering to this pallet, basically. So every module is going to go into this over here. So that's what we're going to do now. We've sold 4 robotic pipe cleaners. Not ideal. I thought we'd be done by now. But there's a little bit of a hiccup on the batteries. So production is now up. That's what we need to do. This one's got to be battery stack because these guys are now running out of battery stacks. So again, that's another mistake by me. Not increasing the amount of batteries we're making and literally just doing the wrong batteries. That's our 3rd company goal done as well. So we should fly through that objective when we get to it. And the last thing to do is get some research tables down. We're just going to fill out some stuff. I say last thing to do. We've got a lot to do in this level still, but we're just going to add some research tables just anywhere we can. How many days we got left? We got 125 days left to get out of bankruptcy, so plenty of time. Don't have to get nervous at all right now. So we're up to 7. How many we got on there now? Look, we got a big old pallet there. Sold 10 that week because our potential sales was only 10. So that's par for the course. We should just be done after this week, and it'll be on to researching the single jointed segment. Now the thing with that is it doesn't actually appear until you get to that objective, so we can't research it in advance. And we are going to have to start making the single jointed segment, which we are just going to swap over a couple tables here because we don't really need basic. We don't really need the small compartment, so we swap those over to the single jointed segment when we get it. Alright, so that is everything sold. Let's get this underway. So there it is, it's just appeared. Really cheap. And with our improved research lab, which is just kind of me just putting tables down wherever they are, should be done fairly quickly. Yeah, we're on to 50% already. Absolutely fantastic. I believe we need rods for the actual single jointed segment, and rods do appear on this this here. Yeah, we've got a stack of rods coming over. I'm just wondering how many are going to be over here. We've got 3 making rods, 4 making rods, but they make screws as well. Like they go into making screws. So we'll leave that for now. We'll leave that for now. So there is the single jointed segment done. The company goals just completed because we did complete them all, and it's 30 robotic pipe cleaners so that have a single jointed segment in. So let's actually make the single jointed segment first. Mechanical parts and rods, those are already coming over. Absolutely fantastic. Let's get them on this courier pallet, and we'll start taking those over as well. So where are the things? It's already here. The route is already here, so just add that on, pick up, place down, and then we will actually go design a new one. So robotic pipe cleaner, we're just going to duplicate the one we've already got. So we'll do it like this. The rocky planction extra. Had no idea we called it that, but we'll duplicate it and edit it, and then just literally put a single jointed segment in. Everything else will stay the same. We have got a markup pill of 4 as well now, which is good. So I feel like that may sort that out. However, the market phases will probably advance, so that's gonna go down. So this is why we're making these logic circuits. They've stacked up nowhere. Why aren't they going on there? Logic circuit. Okay, the reason they're not going on there is because they are not actually needed anywhere. So I'm going to start making them. Well, first of all, need to change production over to our new product. Let's get that going first, right? Need to sell 30 of these. Should be fairly easy. We will actually check the market. So yeah, it's gone up. The market has advanced, so we'll put a discount on. Weekly demand is 15, so we'll just match that with the discount. So 20% gives minus 15. Looking good there. And we were going to put the logic circuits on here, weren't we? I'm just going to move those over, just so we're prepared. And while we're at it, give this just all the logistics slots we can, just so they keep making and making. Single jointed segments need a few more rods. Our rods actually being... I may actually make some more rods. Let's do that. I think that's going to be a good idea. So let's do that. There's 2 logistics slots on there, and I feel like we could probably get rid of... Well, we don't need these now, do we? So we can get rid of that. Get the rods going. So we'll put another slot for rods, and that should bring some more over. I'm just gonna go mad with this. I'm just gonna put another. I say go mad. How mad is that? Putting one more table down for rods. That's the maddest thing I've ever done. You haven't lived if you haven't put a table down for rods, I tell ya. So that should sort that out, and then we just need to do our courier routes, right? So that one there. I'm very forgetful today, not gonna lie. So let's get those for that. We will put the other one back on just so we can sell. Just so we can sell what we've got. And I will have to add... we'll get rid of those because we're not making them anymore. Well, and then just the same 3 slots for them. Pick up, put down. Everything's all good. This one now we can get rid of and then add them slots on as well. And these guys kind of are stuck because this one needs more shelf space. In fact, they all need more shelf space. And we've got 90 days left to get our bankruptcy. Should be doable when we start selling these actual products because these are slightly better, I think, than the ones we were selling. Well, they are better than the ones we were selling. So hopefully we can actually make a profit on these because we weren't on the other ones. So yeah, that's fine. We should get that going any well, should be up a couple of weeks, I reckon. So that's all good. So we sold 11 there. Let's see what else we've got to do. Complete checklist. 30 skills learned by employees. 50,000 G generated with robotic pipe cleaners. So I think it's just we are gonna have to design a new product for this one. So we are, well, I would say we're ahead of where we need to be here. We're doing pretty well. I'm not gonna lie, doing pretty well. So we're up to 11. How many have we got on here? Well, we only sell 15 max, so that's up to 22. So right, we've got 8 left. We are smashing this, I tell you. We are absolutely smashing this. I was gonna go and design a new one actually, but we'll wait until later, just so we make sure we are hitting the 4.0 thing. I'm just going to delete all of this up here. Actually pointless. We're not going to fire anyone because firing people makes people unhappy. So we'll get rid of all that, and we'll get rid of that as well, just for extra money. And that has actually put us in the green, or the black. What do you call it? Red and black in it. If it's red, if you're minus money, you're in the red. If you're positive money, you're in the black. So we want to be in the black. Right, that's the first trophy. All good. This one is about adding skills to employees. So open the skill list and add a skill. There we go. There's no rhyme or reason to what we're going to do with the skills, but we need to learn 30 skills. So this is where this comes in. We've got our happiness here. A lot of them are over 80% anyway. So we've got 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7, 8, 9, 10, 11, 12. Oh, 11. Okay. Now, why were they getting unhappy? It doesn't say. We're just gonna get them learning skills basically, because that adds to their happiness if they do learn skills. So we're just going to go down the list, try and add as many skills to as many people as we can, hit that 30. And it does take a little bit of time for their happiness to go up, but it should be all good eventually. I think it's a 5% increase in happiness every skill they learn, so we'll just get that. We'll just keep going with it, won't we? We're up to 18. Again, literally no reason to what skills I'm picking or anything. Just wanna get the skills going, you know? Get that number up. If I was doing it properly in a free play map, then yeah, I would specialize each zone and stuff. But for now, this seems to be okay. Right, there we go. Make 50,000 revenue with robotic pipe cleaners. Again, I think this is just going to be a case of waiting for it to happen. I am going to take a look at the market again though, because it has progressed again to phase 3. So let's put another discount on, just so we're up to 20. And we are making a loss on those ones as well, but we'll see how much this gives us. That gives us 10 grand. Why didn't they sell all of them though? That's interesting. Because I did a classic there. I was on the wrong one. That's our first product. This is our second product, so we need to decrease this one basically. We are making a profit now on this. That's a rookie mistake. That's because literally I didn't bother changing the name or how it looked, so don't blame me. I just got a little bit confused. But we're up to, well, this should make us 20 grand every week. essentially, right? And a small profit, so it's all good. We've got a full pallet as well. Yeah, look at that, beautiful, beautiful. So that should be good to go. Maybe this week. This one should just do it. This one, again, we're gonna have to wait for that to happen, and I think that is gonna be enough. So these take, say, 4 days to make one. So, oh, we can actually probably look. So we need 15 a week, right? So let's get our products. We're making 11 a week, so we are gonna have to increase production slightly. This could be a bit of an issue. Could be a bit of an issue. Saying that, we actually have a got a whole area over here, haven't we? Which is doing nothing. So maybe work that into it if we need to. Let's spin them around. I'm sure we could fit one more. Oh, we can probably fit 2 more in. Yeah, we can fit 2 more in. Look at that, beautiful. So we'll do that one there, that one there, and can I spin this around because I need to get a shelf in there ideally. No, that's not gonna work. Or is there a way to make it work? I don't think there is, but we'll do that. This guy has got. Oh, that was the 50 grand. So 20 employees with 80% happiness. Okay. We got 17. So let's just go down the list again. Get our most happy. They're going to go up anyway, so we'll just speed up the game. That should be good to go. I'm going to just check the markets as well. So we are on to phase 4, so we are going to need a new product. So we'll get on that in a second. I just need to finish this one. I'm wondering where that's picking up from that shelf, and that is picking up from that shelf as well. What I'm going to do is put a little shelf here. So these guys are going to use that shelf in the middle instead. That should work out much better. See what our production is like. We're up to 14. Potentially 14, but I think we're making 13. We may need to fit one more in. So that's the 20%, 20% thingies. Oh, hang on. No, I think that's it. Oh, it says we've done it all. However, I think that's kind of bugged out. But saying that, I'll just quickly go over what I would have done if it didn't bug. So we've got these here. Basically, if this building opens up, get a good layout going in this building with these assembly tables, and then these 2 pallets will just be in this building, and the courier will be a bit longer. As for the 4.0 robotic pipe cleaners, we'll just quickly go and create one. So I think quadruple battery stack, single gearbox, single jointed segment. In fact, you don't even need the single jointed segments. So we'll take those out. Simple gearbox. So we'll do 3 of those. 3 of those, and also this is where the logic circuits come into play. So we'll just do like 3 of those as well. And you don't have to sell anything, you just have to produce it. So that's that, and then everything should just be done. So do that, unclogger deluxe, over we go. That will start producing, and that should be the milestone done. So that is good enough. Basically, just to reiterate, 60 robotic pipe cleaners sold a month is 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7, 8 tables, and then you just saw the design for the 4-star robotic pipe cleaner bot. So hopefully that's okay. Let me know if it's not in the comments. But that is it. Thank you so much for watching. Stay safe, have fun, I'll see you on the next one.